All right. So, does anybody have any questions so far?
Yeah, because it's not like we heard this story 1,000 times or anything.
Well, guess what? He's gonna make it 1001. Continue, please. While in prison, I met two men. One man was the Pharaoh's chief cupbearer, and the other was the chief baker. They said they were there because Pharaoh had gotten angry with them and put them there. I don't even really remember it like that, but it makes sense because I did always throw people in prison. In fact, I almost threw myself in prison one time. Good times. So one night, the men had dreams and woke up worried and upset. They were upset because they both had strange dreams, but no one could interpret them. I told them that interpreting dreams was God's business, and I told them to proceed. The cupbearer's dream meant that he would be restored to his position. The baker's dream meant that his body would be impaled on a pole. Pharaoh's birthday was in 3 days, so before the cupbearer was restored to position, I told him to remember me and mention me to Pharaoh. But I guess the glory of the restoration got to him and he forgot about me. 2 years later, Pharaoh had been having disturbing dreams and needed someone to interpret them. After calling on others who couldn't help, the cupbearer remembered me and I was brought forth. I told him that his dream meant that a great famine was coming to the nation and that he needed to have food stored up for 7 years. So for 7 years they stored food, and for the next 7 there was a great famine. I was made ruler of Egypt right under my main man Pharaoh. Strangely enough though, one day my brothers came to town. You see, they were in need of food for themselves and our father. They didn't recognize me, but I definitely recognized them. I called them spies and tested them. I told them to bring our younger brother Benjamin back with them, but one of them had to stay. Simeon stayed behind while the others left with the food and the money for their food. I may have had them put it back in their bag so, I could frame them a little, but that's neither here nor there. They told our dad what had happened and begged to bring Benjamin. After a long negotiation, he finally agreed, but he warned them that he would simply die if something were to happen to him. After they arrived, we had a grand feast, and I planted my cup in Ben's bag. After I saw them pleading to save our brother, I revealed myself and we all wept. I sent for my dad and my family to come live near me. Later, before dad died, he blessed my son. Then he blessed the 12 of his sons, which were then known later as the 12 tribes of Israel. That's it? Oh yeah, and when I die, that'll be the end of the book. What book?